that was crucial to him pulling off his long con. Also, he knew shit about banking.
Some individuals step out of the spotlight and involve themselves in questionable schemes, and for anyone who hasn't personally been affected, it can almost seem entertaining from the outside. He explained that he agreed to fight with 10-ounce gloves, saying the bout essentially mirrored a professional contest in both structure and intensity. The criticism then turned personal, portraying Floyd Mayweather as insecure, lacking confidence, and physically unimposing. At the same time, Joe Rogan revealed what he described as a list of well-known figures who were allegedly impacted by their dealings with Mayweather, claiming that he acted without limits or restraint by promoting dubious investment opportunities and engaging in controversial business ventures that reportedly caused financial harm.
Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you.
Claim that Floyd Mayweather didn't just profit at the expense of celebrities, but also from members of his own fan base. He publicly backed a cryptocurrency project, promoting it as a can't-miss opportunity and suggesting that everyone involved would share in the rewards. In truth, he reportedly never put his own money into the digital asset. Instead, he leveraged his reputation and influence to encourage supporters to buy in while he remained financially unaffected. As the value dropped, many investors were left facing heavy losses and a deep sense of betrayal from someone they once admired. The backlash has been intense, with critics mockingly referring to him as Scamweather rather than Mayweather, viewing the situation as yet another instance of him prioritizing personal gain without regard for the consequences others might endure.
Highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autographed gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Jr., long celebrated as money for publicly displaying his vast fortune, is now facing serious allegations that sharply contrast with that image. Although he has often presented himself as a billionaire and a symbol of financial success, critics accuse him of misleading and financially harming both supporters and prominent figures. The contrast has left many observers puzzled. How does someone who frequently promotes the idea of building wealth become associated with claims of deception? For many, it is hard to reconcile his reputation for immense prosperity with accusations of conduct that could tarnish both his standing and long-term.
That's in his 80s or 90s that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people.
In a recent appearance, Floyd Mayweather Jr. pushed back at critics, claiming that whenever he promotes a product or increases his earnings, detractors are quick to label him as financially unstable. His response came across as defensive, underscoring the rising skepticism surrounding his business activities. Rather than directly addressing allegations of fraudulent behavior, he appeared to pivot the conversation, portraying himself as the target of unwarranted attacks. Observers see this as a familiar strategy, drawing attention to personal success while sidestepping the more serious accusations.
Did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now, this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole
Floyd Mayweather Jr. faced renewed scrutiny after Jake Paul alleged that he had yet to compensate Logan Paul following their exhibition bout. According to Jake, Logan was guaranteed a payout worth millions, but has still not received the full amount. He went further, claiming that financial difficulties were the real reason behind the delay. For a figure known for constantly showcasing immense wealth, accusations of unpaid obligations raise serious questions, leading some to wonder whether the lavish persona he presents is more appearance
in the L of his career. When you Google Floyd, you'll see he's the proud owner of a flawless record, 50 wins and 0 losses. But this record is objectively false. Money May is actually 50-1. The man who gleefully boasts victory over Floyd is 50 Cent. For most of the 2000s, they were friends. Then in 2012, after Floyd got out of prison, 50 claimed Floyd owed him money. Fast forward to 2014, and Floyd threw shade at 50 during the interview. 50 responded by issuing one of the most outrageous troll jobs in internet history.
If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to.
50 quickly followed up to announce Jimmy Kimmel would televise Floyd attempting to read. Even more offensively, 50 downgraded the challenge from Harry Potter to Cat in the Hat. He's even announced his intent to get in the ring with them. Floyd refused to take the challenge, which to me is basically an admission he can't read. Until Floyd either knocks him out or proves he can read at a 3rd grade level, my scorecard reads 50-1. I'm Frank Michael Smith, and that
financial tensions reportedly extended beyond business and into Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s personal circle. Rapper 50 Cent has stated that he stood by Floyd during his time behind bars, overseeing promotional matters and offering support when it was needed. Despite that assistance, he claims the substantial sums he was owed were never returned. Rather than resolving the issue privately as longtime friends might, the disagreement escalated and ultimately fractured their relationship. Critics argue that the situation reinforces the perception that financial interests take priority, even at the expense of close
kicks, all that jazz. But he's choosing to fight Floyd in a boxing fight just for money, just like Conor McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. One of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like, he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches, this watch goes for $2 million, and they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you, when I show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like fucking $5 million, and so you hate him. People hate him.
He creates
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has acknowledged that many critics take issue with his constant displays of luxury and repeated claims about his vast fortune. Yet the frustration directed at him does not appear to stem simply from his success. Instead, detractors argue that the anger grows out of perceptions that his wealth is used to demean others, exert influence, and allegedly draw people into questionable ventures. When influence and status are seen as tools for personal gain at the expense of others, backlash is almost unavoidable. For many observers, it is not the accomplishments themselves that spark resentment, but the attitude and behavior.
Allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now, personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts, you got other people from Saudi Arabia making posts, so y'all let me know in the comments if y'all really believe this or if they just making these stories up.
Floyd Mayweather is super rich, that he's super balling, and that he's rich beyond belief and all of this stuff, but you guys can't believe the hype, yo. I just got tipped off by one of my homies in Saudi. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have a very good relationship with a lot of the princes in Saudi are my homies. You know, I've known them for over 15 years. Listen, man, Floyd Mayweather owes a lot of people.
Gervonta Davis, who was previously guided under the promotional banner of Floyd Mayweather Jr., voiced concerns after separating from him professionally. Davis indicated that he did not feel he was handled equitably and hinted that financial control and profit appeared to take priority over fair treatment. His remarks added momentum to the broader narrative that Mayweather's influence may have been directed more toward maximizing personal gain than genuinely advancing the careers of the fighters.
He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to his self and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like you come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit.
Gervonta Davis went on to claim that Floyd Mayweather Jr. failed to properly compensate him for his bouts. Even though his fights drew huge audiences and significant earnings, Davis maintains that he never received the payments he was entitled to, highlighting ongoing concerns over financial fairness in their professional.
Better manager, agent, all that.
Deji has secured the bag. After YouTuber Deji's recent boxing match against professional boxer Floyd Mayweather, Deji appeared on the What's Good podcast. YouTuber Mini Minter had a burning question to ask. This comes after fellow YouTuber Logan Paul fought Mayweather back in 2021 and was left unpaid.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Just because of the Logan fight, I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Even partial payments did little to ease criticism surrounding the exhibition bout between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Deji. Observers argued that Deji, much like Logan Paul before him, may have been misled. The recurring pattern attributed to Mayweather, promising visibility, generating hype, collecting revenue, and leaving participants undercompensated, has fueled widespread disappointment. Many critics see this as a repeated exploitation of younger or less established fighters in pursuit of personal gain.
Is it me, or did Deji just get scammed in Dubai? Deji just got scammed. The fight wasn't even... The fight got called off because he was guarding. I don't understand. And Floyd was basically taking the piss the entire time, fighting the kid. Bro, what was that? And then he changed the gloves from 14 to 10. Didn't want Jake Paul to sit ring. Man, you crazy as hell. Refund.
Later, Deji went public, stating that Floyd Mayweather Jr. behaved with jealousy and a lack of respect. He described Floyd as appearing resentful whenever fans showed their support for him and claimed that the agreed-upon payment after the fight was not delivered. For someone focused on maintaining his position as the top earner, Mayweather's actions suggested little concern for ensuring others received what was promised when it conflicted with his own benefit. EHP